All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. We'd also like to give double honors to our elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do group well. And we'd like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect and 1/3. And Lord's will, this lesson will be edifying and exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Baha, Rakah, Kodash. All right, just want to make sure the audio and video is good. So we just want to do a real quick lesson, all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And as the title reads, defend and deliver. Okay, defend and deliver. So I was just looking in the blue letter, all right, pertaining to this prophecy. Okay, so let's see right here. Oh, actually, we could take ourselves off the screen now. So let's do this. All right. Let's see. Yep. Okay. All right, we're good. So we're going to start off in the book of Isaiah 34 and verse 5, and pretty much just want to bring home, all right, drive the point home how the Lord is going to deliver us, okay? Because with everything going on, you know, Judah being roused up, right? That was entertaining, you know. But at the end of the day, while you are going to have, Gentile Israelites starting to feel liberated, we have to understand that, the only thing that we are fighting for is fighting to be servants of the Lord. We're not fighting against Esau physically. You know, we're really in a spiritual battle. So we have to understand that we're going to be defended, okay? Meaning we're going to have a defense to where we're not going to have to defend ourselves. The Lord's going to defend us, okay? The Lord is making things happen. Shit, even the whole the Mount Glory government thing, Montgomery thing, we didn't do none of that, and look what happened. You know, look what's going on with Russia, China. Shit, now you got Germany talking about leaving the G7 summit to join BRICS. Yep. Germany and France, who is a part of the beast. Yep. So we don't have to do nothing but serve the Lord. So just want to drive the point home. Understand that it's going to be the Lord that's going to defend us, okay? Not ourselves. So let's start with Isaiah 31 and 5, brother.
All right, this is the book of Isaiah 31, 34, 31.
I'm sorry, Isaiah 31 and 5.
Okay.
My bad.
This is the book of Isaiah 31 and verse 5, and it says, as birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem.
Right, so right there it says, as birds flying. Now, when you look up, we're going to do this quick because this is a pre-camp lesson, but let's put birds flying, in formation. So you look at that. Look at that. See? And you know, it's funny when you see the chariot, sometimes you'll see them like that. Mm-hmm. We're way up, but you'll see light. You know, you'll actually see lights in this formation. And even this, see, it's going to come in a swarm. And then another thing, birds are predators because they have an aerial attack. They have the advantage through the air. Yep. So we're going to be protected on all sides because the Lord is coming from what? From the heavens, you know, from the spiritual realm. And they show themselves in the sky. Even though the spiritual realm is all around us, they could be in front of us, but it's very heavy that they always showcase their power in the sky, which is very intimidating if you're down looking up. Yeah. So imagine being down, surrounded by mere mortal heathens, and then you look up and see the host of heaven, like standing there. You know what I mean? Like in Meteor Man. Remember the movie, the end, when the Edomites got surrounded by Cypress Hill? Yes. They were all up. That was the angels. Yep. That was the angels. I might have to show that real quick. But read that again, brother.
Isaiah 31 and verse 5. It says, as birds flying, so will the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts defend Jerusalem.
Now, I went into this word real quick, okay? I went to this word defend, and look what it means, all right? It goes into cover, surround. Now, doesn't it say in Jeremiah, camp round about her? Yeah. So nations are going to surround Babylon, how the Lord and the angels are going to surround the elect and protect them. Did not the angels surround Lot and protect him when those demons surrounded around his house? Yep. See, so why we need to feel that we gotta, I got to stock up this. Now there's nothing wrong with getting in shape and getting healthy, but we're not doing that in the mindset that this is how I'm going to defend myself. Now, as a man, you should be on one as just a man. But the point is, we're coming into the time where the Lord is going to show us that he's going to defend us. Okay. And we're not going to have to do nothing but trust in the Lord. That's it. Keep going.
And it says, defending also, he will deliver it.
So not only defending, bow, 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 he's going to whisk you away. So it's going to be literally like Spider-Man swooping down to save Mary Jane.
Like a search and rescue.
Like a search and rescue. Exactly. It's going to be a search and rescue. See? Keep going.
And it says, and passing over, he will preserve it.
Right. And this is going to be the Passover, where no longer will be said that the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from Egypt, but the Lord that liveth, that defended, preserved, and delivered from the land of the north, because it's going to be all out war. Now let's jump from there to Zechariah 12. And I looked it up. The same word for defend in Zechariah 12 and 8 is the same word defend in Isaiah 31 and 5. So it's the same exact. So these precepts coincide with one another. And this is what makes us feel good. And see, Esau has created a rapture doctrine to where that you will just be whisked away. Now that's true, but your timing is off. You're going to be whisked away in the midst of trouble, not before it.
Right, exactly.
You know?
Right.
You want to read that real quick?
Zechariah 12 and 8. In that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem.
Now, what day? The day of Jacob's trouble, the day of no day like it, the day to where no one can be saved except by divine intervention. No one's going to be saved, not even the bunkers. The blast bunkers can't handle the blast coming, because even these bunkers are built to sustain one nuclear fallout, meaning, if worst case scenario, not let alone every single arrow that's ever been made to be shot off, where every nation is going to say, hey, we got to do away with this place. So when the war is over, we don't got to deal with her again.
Right.
Why do you think why do you think they're going to think that? Because they're going to take this place out. So after it's settled, they won't have to deal with Babylon no more. Because after World War I, you still had to deal with Babylon. World War II, you still had to deal with Babylon. Now they're like, this third woe, we need to start over. Us white people, us Europeans need to start over without Babylon.
Yeah.
That's going to be their mindset. That's why Germany and France is in talks with joining with who? Russia. Those are all Edomites. Yeah. They're all Edomites. So while these nations are getting themselves together to defend, how much more the Lord getting himself together to defend us? And then our faith is us trusting that we'll be defended even from what? A missile.
Right.
Isaiah 54, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Why? Because the Lord said he's going to defend us. How? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were in fire. That's what, what's funny? It's like the movie The Matrix. There is no, you got to stop letting this reality alter your faith.
Exactly.
Like, just because now no one's telling you to jump off a building. Now Satan told you how to do that.
Yeah.
But we understand that if we were in that position, the height doesn't matter. The building doesn't matter, because we're of the Lord's. So we understand that in that time, we're going to have to tap into, man, there ain't no spoon, there ain't no missile, there ain't no bullet.
Yeah, because soon our back's going to be against the wall.
And
we're happy how about Shema try to fall back down.
Right. And the wall's going to be the strong tower. So we're going to be pushed back to a point to where all we can do is just say, Kala Yabash Mashai, Baba Kasha, Yahubash. That's it.
Yep.
That's it. So we don't have to take this man. So Yahweh Shai said that. He said, fear not him which could kill the body.
Yep.
He said there is no spoon. He basically said there is no Edomite. Don't fear an Edomite. You brothers know what I mean. I'm speaking spiritual. We understand his ass is right here plotting, sharpening the sword. The slayer's getting ready. But what's the mindset that we should be walking into this day is not, damn, I hope it ain't too sharp. Is, hey, the Lord going to deliver us.
That's right.
One more time.
Zechariah 12 and 8. The Lord, says, in that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem.
Hey, and I want to be Jerusalem. Jerusalem's a people before a place, right? We're Jerusalem. We're Mount Zion. We're Zion. We're the monument. The Lord has set us up to be the monument. So the Lord is going to defend his heritage. The Lord set up something so beautiful, and you think he's not going to preserve it?
Right.
He even made a heathen give back our precious vessels. And it's nothing for the Lord to make gold, but it was the fact that he made heathens give us back what was stolen from us on this carnal earth. He could make gold right now. He can make it appear before us, but there was a reason that he made them give back the exact of what they stole. Just like when the writing was on the wall, they started drinking mid cup, and then it's probably ran down his face. He couldn't drink no more. You know that feeling. You get flush. The mood change, like
in the movie ATL,
right?
With the chocolate milk,
right. The walls closing in, you know, like Alpha Dog. When the dude was on the run, he was in the hotel with his woman. He couldn't do nothing with her because he was too was too messed up in his mind. That's what the Lord's gonna do. So let's keep going.
And it says, and he that is feeble among them,
ain't we all feeble?
Yeah,
we're all feeble. We're weak. I said the other day, man, I never felt the weakest in my life. I never felt this weak. Caving, my grip strength is diminishing. Joints, you know, you were literally watching what we eat because it affects this body that we're in. It's just like a car. You got to watch the gas you use. You want full synthetic oil or regular? Give me the full synthetic. Before you could just get bare minimum. Yeah. Now it's like, nah, I need this and I need to pray over it. So we're feeble, man. The only strength we have is our faith. And that's really what you want to work out in these end days is the faith muscle, you know?
And it says, them at the day shall be, it says, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David.
So in the day that the Lord's going to defend Jerusalem, it says that the feeble will be as King David. So that means we're gonna get spiritual power.
Right.
We're gonna be given strength to endure the day when the Lord defends us, because it's gonna get rough. Hey, the power we're gonna get, it could be just to preserve us from the bumps and bruises when we're jumping over, you know, fences and cars or tanks running into us. You know, you don't know how the Lord is gonna endow us with this power to endure till we get delivered.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to literally need divine intervention. You know, hey, go do a construction site. You walk away with scrapes, bruises. This body is actually very weak. It's so easily to be gouged out. I work with metal all day. And if I make the wrong move, slice. And I'm just disassembling a part, slice. And then you look down and you're like, damn, like this body is it just tears away. It tears away. So we're gonna need to be given endowed with power just to even outlast the judgment surrounding us, to wait to be delivered from the missiles.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Keep going.
And it says, and the house of David shall be as the Most High.
So the house of David is gonna go from given the power and faith and redemption as King David to then being given power as Ma'aka'Allah.
Your gods.
Who is like the Most High, you know? And that's when you're going to see that power upon brothers. And that's going to be amazing. But this is what we're waiting on. Because you got guys right now that are senile, that act like they got that power right now. Right? You got guys that act like they got power. Man, I'm going to snatch it off you and I'll put you in chains.
Fucking crazy.
But you can still catch a cold. You stub your toe.
You got to stop at a red light.
You got to stop at a red light.
You got to pay bills still, man.
You got to pay bills. You out getting your feet kissed. And then you counting change and pay rent. Come on, it don't work like that, man. Because a part of the reason the power is coming is because the men of the Lord have accepted captivity. They've accepted the fact that they are under curses, and that puts you to a level of full subjection.
And that's faith right there.
And that's faith.
Waiting upon Yahweh Shema Shai.
Right. To defend us.
That's right.
That's why we don't get carnal. You know? All right, motherfucker, I'm going to send some prayers up for you. I'm going to speak to the Lord about this.
Nope.
Remember the boy in Syria when he was about to put him to death? He said, when I get to heaven, I'm telling Jesus. You know, that's something an Israelite would say. You know, and guess what? He did. Then they say when the saints are crying at the altar, they say, how long, O Lord?
The righteous blood cried unto me.
The righteous blood, like Abel. Against who? Esau, Cain. Keep going.
And it says, as the angel of the Lord before them.
Beautiful, beautiful power. Now, let's jump to 2 Kings 19, and let's start at 32, and we'll read to 34. And I want to give this precept because now it's also in Isaiah, because, you know, Isaiah, Syrian kings. But we're going to go to this account in 2 Kings. You can find the same account in Isaiah, But the reason I want to get into this is because it's going into Assyria, and who's Assyria today? Esau. So the Lord back then as the Lord now, the Lord doesn't change. So what was it? Second Kings
19, 32, 34.
All right, you got it, brother.
2 Kings 19 and verse 32. Therefore, thus said the Lord concerning the king of Assyria, he shall not come into this city, nor shoot an arrow there, nor come before it with shield, nor cast a bank against it. By the way that he came, by the same shall he return, and shall not come into this city, saith the Lord. For I will defend this city to save it for mine own sake, and for my servant David's sake.
Woo! For my servant David's sake. See that? And the word defend is the same word that we're reading in Isaiah 31, Zechariah 12, and now in 2 Kings. And then it's also in Isaiah 37. See? Right here's the account. The same account. Yep. So right here, the Lord is showing us that what? He'll defend this city. Who's the city? Jerusalem. Who's us? And for whose sake? David's sake, which is what? The house of David. So the house is being protected, which makes me think he is a wise man that built his house upon this, while the rest built it upon sand. Yep. So the house of David's built upon who? Yahweh Shai. So you in this truth, if you have not built your walk around Yahweh Shai, you, my friend, have built your house upon sand. And there's a great falling, because remember, Esau is referred to as a what? A flood. So when the flood comes, it can beat upon a foundation and not overtake it. That's why you'll even see in videos, like when a flash flood comes, people be in a building, they'll see the water rising up past the window, but it don't go in because it's a strong structure. Yep. But if you got this strong structure built off a foundation of sand, well, you just had that viral video, that mansion fell. Oh, wow. Did you see that on World Star? Real quick, just real fast. Now I might have to get the preset. If you want to grab that preset, built upon sand. Gotcha. Check this out. This is what's coming for these other guys, man, and that's a scary thing. I'm not saying this to knock them like that, but this is a scary thing, you know. And you actually have Israelites out here that are like this. Let's put mansion. Watch this. I just saw it the other day. I'm a man of visuals. I can't help it. Okay, we got you. Mansion. I think that's how you spell it. Let's put mansion. There it is. Look. So you got the scripture, brother?
Yeah, got it. Yep.
Okay, so read the scripture while I'm playing this video. Watch. Let me mute it.
This is the book of Matthew 7 and verse 26.
Yeah, start up with the good foundation.
Okay. Matthew 27 and 24. Excuse me. Matthew 7 and verse 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock.
Yeah, what's the rock? Yahweh Shai. Now look at these buildings. Are these buildings not built on a rock?
Yeah.
See, and they're sound. See that? They're sound. But here's this rock. Or here's this big nice house. This big IUIC house. Right? We'll let her go. Read it from the top again. We just gotta kill 11 seconds.
Matthew 7 and 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock.
So our foundation is built upon who? Yahweh Shai. See?
And it says right here, real quick, it says, I will liken him unto a wise man.
Right.
You got the
10, 5 wise and 5 foolish. Yep. So here's the 5 wise. See, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wow. Here's the 5 wise. And here's the 5 foolish. And that look, and look, this would be some shit like everybody house regular brown and just getting by, but you got to go over the top. You got to make sure you look perfect. That's these guys. This is the Christ house.
Yeah, right.
It's all whited sepulcher.
Yep.
I want to say that. It says outside is a whited sepulcher. Keep going.
Verse 25. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew.
Yep.
And beat upon that house, and it fell not.
See, these houses ain't fall. See, likened unto the elect. Keep going.
For it was founded upon a rock.
Here's the rock. See it? Yahweh Shai. Keep going.
And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man.
Here goes this foolish guy. And I guarantee you, when they set up to build this house, because clearly it's new construction, because it's not like the other color, they probably warned them, like, you know, this is kind of too close. You know, we need to be more mainland. And they probably paid more money to get it closer out into the water, like a fool.
That's fucking crazy.
Keep going.
And it says, shall be likened unto a foolish man
That what?
which built his house upon the sand, and the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it.
Woo!
All
Look
that
at
work just down the drain.
other camps. All that work down the drain, all in vain, because you thought you could defend and save yourself.
All that buffness for no reason.
All that buffness. Let's go to Psalms 20:1, and then we'll end it on Psalms 82. Psalms 20:1, Baba Kasha. Just a pre-camp lesson.
Warm up.
Mm-hmm.
Psalms 20 and verse 1.
Look, prayer for victory over enemies. We can pray for victory over our enemies. You hear that, Christian church? No. Pray for your enemy. I'm praying for victory over my enemy. What you talking about?
For real, man.
Shit. It's like the scene in Saving Private Ryan. Remember the German was stabbing the dude and he's holding a knife?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to pray for him
Yeah.
to love him. Now pray, Lord, get him.
I love you.
Right.
Psalms 21, it says to the chief musician, a psalm of David. The Lord Yahweh Shema Shai hear thee in the day of trouble.
Woo!
The name of the Most High of Jacob defend thee.
Let's see if this word defend is the same word.
It probably is.
Let's see. Drum roll. Oh, it's defend thee. So let's see. Oh, look, to be high, inaccessible. Oh, he's going to defend us by delivering us.
To victory.
So the defend, in this instant, the word defend means inaccessibly high.
Oh, to be.
Mean delivered, meaning pulled up in the air. So the Lord is going to defend us. And this is the deliverer scripture, where this word for defend means to deliver up.
Oh, wow.
So that means descend up. Look,
exalted.
To be too high.
Wow.
So we're going to be bright burned up. We're going to be pulled up. Look at that, brothers. Look what the name of the Lord is going to do for you. The name of the Lord is going to put you inaccessibly high to where your enemy's going to be looking up, trying to jump to grab you and can't reach you. You know how they jump and can't reach?
Yeah.
Like a kid trying to touch the rim.
Yep.
We're going to be the rim and they're going to be the midget. You see? So the word defend here means inaccessibly high.
So
I can't, too high for a fool.
Man,
We're going to ascend out of here.
The strangers of our salvation.
Woo! Let's end it on Psalms 82 and 3. That was a gem right there. That was a gem.
This is the book of Psalm 82 and verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
It says, defend the poor and fatherless.
Oh, start at 1.
It says, Psalm 82 and 1. It says, the Most High standeth in the congregation of the mighty. He judgeth among the gods.
He stands in the congregation of mighty. Remember, it said he would stand and visit you in the tabernacle. Yep. Remember who saw angels standing there? King David.
Yeah, and Joshua too.
Oh, the donkey saw the angels standing.
Oh, the
there.
donkey. Okay.
Remember that?
Yeah. It's a few.
It's a few accounts of them seeing standing there.
Daniel.
Right.
And it says, he judgeth among the gods. How long will ye judge unjustly and accept the persons of the wicked? Salah.
Right. So right now we're in a time where the unjustly isn't being judged and the wicked is being the acceptable person. So the roles are going to reverse where we're the prey. Right now, the righteous man is the prey. Like it says in Isaiah, the righteous man's a prey. So soon the wicked will be the prey. Yeah. The unjust will be the prey. And we will what? Become the hunters.
That's right.
Starting with who? Yahweh Shai and the elect, the angels, the judgment. So we just got to wait. We're waiting for the Lord to say go. All we got to do is stand still. The Lord is defending us.
That's right.
That's why Neil said, are you trying to tell me I can dodge bullets? Morgan said, no, I'm telling you that in that day you won't have to.
Right.
You won't have to.
Right. Because the Lord got angels out here protecting us.
Stand right in front of it.
Just because we can't see them, they're not here. They're here.
Jam the gun. Turn the gunpowder into sand.
Boom.
You heard the woman from Split trying to say the shotgun shells might have moisture.
Right. Get out of here.
All right. Well, let's play that game then.
Right.
You know? Keep going.
Psalm 82 and verse 3.
Hey, says, when the Lord brought darkness to Egypt, he didn't bring darkness to Goshen.
Nope.
And we were in Goshen. So when the Lord brings a nuke, the Lord could bring the nukes. When the Lord brings a nuke to Egypt, that don't mean that it's going to befall us.
Right.
We talking about he is.
Right.
Okay.
We have the name.
Right. You can't let reality falter faith. Just because physics tells you what goes up must come down, don't mean that applies to you. When you have the name, that don't apply to us.
Right.
Physics don't apply to the man that bears the name of the Lord. And we're gonna tap that. We're gonna tap into that when the trouble comes.
Right.
We still go to work. We still eat. We still pray. We still wash. We still fix our car. You know what I mean? We still do all these. We still get cuts and bruises.
Yeah.
But we understand that there's a time coming that through the name of the Lord, those things won't affect us.
That's right. It says, with the Most High, nothing is impossible.
Thank you.
Come on, man.
Then you got that weird guy from the History Channel. He kind of like poke at me, like,
Yeah.
well, you know.
Well, Yahushua said, if you got faith at the size of a mustard seed,
Thank
you can move mountains.
Thank you.
Come on, man. Psalm 82:3, and it says, defend the poor and fatherless. Do justice to the afflicted and needy.
Are we not the poor?
Yes, and fatherless.
We'll get James 2:5 real quick. Are we not the poor? So he says, defend the poor. Esau don't defend the poor.
James 2:5. Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith?
Boom. So it says that he's going to deliver the poor, defend the poor, but that same poor he's going to deliver and defend is because they're rich with faith.
That's right.
So you can have your FRNs, you can have your little carnival tokens, because that's how I look at money now. It's just a token.
It's really what it is.
It really is. Like before, it'd be like, man, I need this 1950. Now it's like, here, 19, 20, 25. Here, take 25. Now give me that. Give me the blue bear, and let me get some gobstoppers. Like, you know, the carnival. So now it's, you know, let me get the pack of meat.
Money is a defense.
It's a defense.
You can't get prizes at the carnival if you ain't got no tokens.
Right. So we're just using it for what it is. So, hey, it's okay that we ain't got it all right now. We got something more than money. We got the name. And we tried telling the Jake that ain't nothing more important than money. Remember?
Yeah.
We was like,
camps ago.
yeah.
You gonna see.
Yeah. But you got it. We end it off.
And it says, and heirs of the kingdom which he have promised to them, that love him.
Keep going.
But ye have despised the poor. Do not rich men oppress you and draw you before the judgment seats?
Back to Psalms 82.
Okay, yep.
That was good too.
Yeah, that was good. Psalm 82 and verse 3. And it says, defend the poor and fatherless, do justice to the afflicted and needy.
That's us.
Deliver the poor and needy, rid them out of the hand of the wicked.
Woo! And just read Psalms 82:6.
Okay, yep, yeah, gotta get it. Psalm 82:6. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are the children of the Most High.
And that's the blessing we're gonna get, because right now we're under verse 7, right? But now we're entering in just verse 6, and we're gonna see that godlike power very soon.
In verse 8,
you know, right? So we just gotta continue to hold on, stay strong, you know, keep the faith going. Understand that the Lord's going to defend us. We don't got to get carnal. Okay. And the Lord could bring offenses around you more now than ever, just so he can give you more practice and trusting in him instead of doing something yourself. And you know what? I'm going to pray to the Lord about this, you know? So, hey, offenses may come, but woe to them who they come by. You know? Yeah. So, Lord's will, you brothers and few sincere sisters were edified through the Spirit. This was just a pre-camp lesson. All right, defend and deliver. So, Lord's will, this was edifying and exhorting. And we just want to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. With that being said, Shalom.